Go.
Hi everyone.
Good job.
So here we are for Pine's Q&A, hosted by
Frostpaw, who's never filmed before.
Hi Frostpaw, nice to meet you.
I am representing Austria, not Australia. Don't get them mixed.
Nice to see you. And then
Got a bit of Ariana Grande on.
Yeah, because Ari's here as well.
Hi.
And then we've got Blaze Foster's Swan Song with us.
Hey. Sup?
And there's our audience. Woo! Hey! Yeah! Woo! Okay, so shall we dive straight in? I'm ready for this.
I'm ready. I'm a SpongeBob.
I think
You're
I'm ready for this.
SpongeBob. I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah. What is it like having your death associated with Valentine's Day? Ooh, this is the month-associated question.
Yes.
Always first. Love it.
Okay, well, it's kind of strange because you want Valentine's Day to be such a happy day, but now people
I call the drama deaths associated with Christmas.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of those, weirdly enough.
Whereas now people just think of my death on Valentine's Day. So, like, when my mum and dad are trying to celebrate Valentine's Day, it also makes them remember that it was, when I died. And the same with my brother and his wife and my sister and her husband. And I don't know, it's kind of sad, but it's also nice to have, something happening on this special day. So it's a mixed feelings, really. Question 2.
Okay, I'm ready. What is your favourite drama movie so far? You spelled amethyst wrong.
I know,
again.
yeah, I know.
You missed the E.
Yeah.
Not bad though. 9 out of 10. No.
Yeah. So my favourite drama movie so far. Well, they're all so great, and I know there's going to be some really good ones coming up this year.
Barry wooing.
Barry. But my favourite one so far would have to be Amethyst's movie, because it was the first one that I starred in and the first time that we did my death. So yeah, yeah, that'll be my favourite. Artemis. Artemis, Amethyst.
Me.
I mean Amethyst.
She's not even here.
It's my brain, silly brain.
Your brain's not working. Me neither. You next, Blaze first. Which drama death has impacted you the most?
Oh wow. Well,
oh, you spelled Artemis right. Yeah. At least. Bullying Jenny with a spelling, you two.
Well, it's I mean, I have witnessed quite a few deaths in my short time.
Short. Hey yo, what?
I mean, luckily, I haven't had to go through like the death of a parent or the death of a sibling.
Oh yeah.
Like some of the others have.
We weren't talking to you.
But I did have to witness the death of my grandma, Artemis. And
I was going to say which one.
That was quite traumatic, and I think that that really impacted me. I mean, possibly. I mean, that might have been the first death that I encountered.
That was Rain.
Oh, Rain would have been the first.
I think.
Well,
yes.
Artemis is definitely the one that impacted me the most, because it was a close family member that I'd lost. My grandma.
All right. Swan song. You're on. Which drama death has surprised you the most?
Ooh.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, there's been a lot that's quite surprising, and a lot of the dramas have told me about their deaths from before I was born. So obviously the death of Twinkle was very surprising, and
hell yeah, did.
Hey. And obviously, Julian being the first one to die, that was surprising. The death of Apari was surprising.
Don't like each other.
And it's been surprising to see some of the trends. So, like, Twinkle committed suicide, and so did her father, and so did her grandfather. And
Hawk specifically, she killed her other one.
Yeah, and to see my mum and my grandmother having the same cause of death, both being heart attack, that was surprising. But I think the one that surprised me the most was when Wisteria Moon told me how she died. How she died.
God, I don't believe it.
How she died giving birth, and I just thought that must be a really tragic.
One of the first female drama to die. So
yeah,
bit of a flex.
That just seems like so sad because it's supposed to be the happiest day, giving birth to your kids, but then she died.
They're not called kits in the Jammer universe.
Oh yeah, pups.
You imbecile. Fucking Ari! She's gone mental!
So that one would be the one that surprised me the most.
You imbecile. That was a good one, Ari. What was it like filming your death from your POV? Because let's be honest, you're mainly just like this.
Well, I was not expecting it to be that sad, but it really was.
No one does.
Just witnessing everyone's responses, and when I get found by Bepsteria,
they're like this.
Yep.
You're nailing it.
When I got found by Bepsteria, I
first
thought they were going to be cross with me, but they were sad.
The same way you do it with the Jammer, face down. It's easy.
But they were just sad, and then to see my mom and my dad and my brother and sister and my grandparents, it was just so sad. It was just terrible.
Yes, Ari, it's your turn. What is it like being one of the youngest Jammers at the moment? Which I think she is, but I will have to double check.
Do you know what? I love it. I love being the youngest. I get loads of attention from everybody.
Selfies.
And I've just joined this great big gigantic family, and I've got so many people who love me, and it's amazing. I love being the little one. I get looked after by everybody. Okay. It's really nice.
Nice, Ross. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. What is it like having Apari and Pepper as your siblings? Hey, it's my turn. Sorry.
I love them. I love them so much. I mean, there's a big age gap between us.
Just slightly, like 20 years.
Yeah, but there's
20 years.
But they're so protective of me, and they look after me, and they're just
funny.
They're just the best. And sometimes Beppa lets me fly around with her. She picks me up and carries me so I can see what it's like to fly.
That's cute.
And Apari, like he's such a protective big brother. I know he'd do anything to keep me safe.
He'd even die for it.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, that is kind of a thing that he would do. Alright. Ready, Swan Song? Yeah. Thank you for yawning. How do you feel about Mom Pari's history and the idea of rainbow babies? What?
Oh.
Where did this come into play?
Right. Yeah, well...
Oh, by the way, that will probably not go into the series, but I can't make any promises. Thanks, Ari.
Yeah, well, so...
Ari's just giving us a heads up.
My mum did tell us all what happened to her before she had Apari and how she'd had a miscarriage. And it was so sad when she told us, because that just...
The noise Ari made! Did anyone hear that?
That must be a really sad thing to go through. And
you sound like a squeaky door.
To think that my mum went through that. But then I really like the idea of, the babies that come afterwards are called rainbow babies.
The babies that come out like this.
So I love the idea of rainbow babies. I love it.
Let me do that again. The babies that come out like this. They just get pooped out like a chicken.
So, question...
That's not how... Oh my god, Ari landed on her feet as well. That was so funny.
Question 9.
Okay, Frostpaw, you got this. What is it like being part of the hypothermia death group? Like Amethyst, Dark Moon, which is not one word, by the way. Lapari, Ice, and Spirit, to name a few. That's like half the group.
Yeah. Do you know what? I mean, I wasn't expecting to join that death group. I didn't realise when I went to play
I
up
see
on.
what you did there. All right.
When I went to play up on the mountain that I'd die up there. And the thing is Amethyst had already told me about her death and how and yet I still ended up getting caught the same way, and I didn't expect it. It's very cold. It's a cold thing to happen. And I mean, I have joined a group that has got, you know, a lot of kids in it, so we do all have that
drowning as well.
Have that in common.
And it also has blueberry pelt in it.
So
yeah, no.
Yeah, it's. I'm glad that I'm in a group with some of the kids and we share that experience. Last question, please.
I'm sure this is all of us. Okay. What is your happiest memory so far?
Oh yeah.
All 4 of them did it at once. That was awesome.
Okay, well, I guess so far all of my memories have been happy. I mean, apart from dying of hypothermia.
From death.
And witnessing the deaths, yeah. But being so little, everything's fun. I get played with by everyone, and everyone is nice to me. But there is some things that I'm looking forward to in the future. Like
everyone does.
I'd really like to find a mate and be and I, you know, like Amethyst.
Warrior cats. Is this warrior cats or what?
Like Amethyst does, and you know she's got a future with Scormy Junior. So
mate,
I'd like to.
Not husband, mate. Because after all, we ain't nothing but mammals.
So yeah, there's lots of things I'm looking forward to in my future.
What was that?
Okay, well,
Harvey's crazy.
I'm gonna go back to my mum now. Thank you, everybody.
Harry, do you want to do the outro? Do you want to do the outro with Frostpaw and the other two? Yeah, why not? So yeah, that was the Q&A for February. So stay tuned for March. Frostpaw, give us one more poopy. Okay, the end.
Bye.
Lol.